Hey there, I'm Crystal, and I have really been going down some rabbit holes lately, the past few years really, trying to learn how to get better sleep. One of the things I've been learning about is how to determine which mattresses are the most likely to work for you without going to a store and flopping down on every mattress out there, or ordering something, finding out it's wrong, and then needing to return it. So today I want to talk about Helix mattresses and specifically the ones that are best for side sleepers. But first, let me kind of give you the rundown on how the Helix lineup works. They have soft, medium, and firm options for both back and stomach sleepers and side sleepers. Generally, if you're a side sleeper, you'll want one of the mediums, and then you'll want something firmer if you sleep on your stomach or back. And then there are caveats, and then obviously there's a market for the softer mattresses as well. So each sleep position and firmness pairing has a name, like Midnight or Sunset, and then each of those comes in Core, which is their basic model, Luxe, which is a step up with a few upgrades and additional options, and then Elite, which gives you even more upgrades, and some of the things that were upgrades on other models come standard on this one. For example, Midnights are medium in firmness and designed for side sleepers. You can get that one in Core, Luxe, or Elite, and that just depends on how many bells and whistles you want. Most side sleepers are going to want to look for a medium with pressure relief for shoulders and hips. I'll go over a few Helix options and let you know which ones are best based on those features, as well as a couple of other things you might want to keep in mind as you shop. First up, we have the Helix Midnight Core, which is one of the go-to options for side sleepers because it is a medium feel with pressure relief right where you need it when you sleep on your side, in your shoulders and your hips. It is a hybrid design with memory foam and springs, so you get good support without sacrificing any comfort. You'll sink in just enough to feel good and sleep well without hurting your back. I know this is something that I look for now because I spent years sleeping on a mattress that was too focused on comfort and feeling soft and didn't offer enough support, so I ended up with a lot of back pain. Now I know better, and I am sharing with anybody who will listen. I ended up sticking with my bad mattress long after I should because it didn't really have much of a return policy. That is one thing I like about the Helix line. You can try them out for 120 nights just to make sure you've got the right one before you really commit. Before we go to the other mattresses on the list, I kind of want to do a quick rundown of the features that the Midnight has so we can kind of use that as a baseline to compare to. You'll be able to choose between the regular breathable knit cover, or if you tend to sleep hot, you might like to choose their cooling pillow top. I will say a pillow top does seem to make a big difference as a side sleeper, so it's probably worth at least considering. In addition, if you have lower back pain, you can choose to go with what's called an Ergo Align layer. That is a section of extra dense foam right where you need it for back support, and that's an additional fee. Their Midnight Luxe is also on the list. It's basically the Midnight, still a medium feel, but it's got extra features and some extra options to choose from. You'll automatically get the pillow top and lumbar support. With this one, it's not the same as the Ergo Align layer, which is still available for an extra fee on this one too. But if you have a lot of lower back pain, you might want to start with a look at this one. It also comes with a few different top layer options that aren't available with the regular Midnight. The basic option is Tensile, which is breathable and will still help you keep cool, but then you have the GlacioTex cooling cover that feels cool to the touch, and then there's a combination of the GlacioTex cooling cover and the CoolForce layer, which has graphite infused ribbons inside the mattress to pull heat away from your body and keep you even cooler. So if you are a really hot sleeper, consider layering those up for the coolest night of sleep you could get. This option is also 2 inches taller than the regular Midnight option. And then we have the Helix Midnight Elite. One of the first things I noticed about the Elite versus the Luxe is the upgraded pillow top. It's 2 inches thick and plush, and you're gonna feel like you're sinking into it more than you would with a standard pillow top. Some people like that, others don't, but it doesn't mean you're sacrificing support to get that sinking in feeling, even if you go with that thicker pillow top. It's just a difference in the sensation. The Elite mattress is tall, 15 inches tall. which almost guarantees you're gonna need deep pocket sheets if you don't already have some. So the Elite, as you might have already guessed, is the most expensive of the Midnight line, but you're getting that extra plush pillow top, plus the GlacioTex Elite cooling cover, plus the CoolForce layer, which is actually standard on this one with no need to upgrade. You could even downgrade to just the GlacioTex Elite cooling cover and use that on its own and save $300, or almost $300. I think it's just a little bit under. You'll get that Ergo Align contour layer for your lower back and the contouring around your hips and shoulders that all side sleepers are going to really appreciate and rely on for a comfortable night's sleep. So that covers all the Helix Midnight options that were designed for side sleepers, but there are a few other ones that you might want to consider. The Helix Sunset is worth a mention, especially if you're petite, say under 130 pounds. It's also for side sleepers, but softer, and if you weigh less than average, then a medium might feel a little more firm to you, so a softer mattress might feel a little bit more like a medium. An average sized person might sink in a little bit more on this one than is comfortable because it's so soft, but if you're smaller, then you'll sink in less and it might just feel better. The medium might end up feeling too firm for you. That said, if you already know that you prefer a mattress on the softer side, this one might be the one you want to start with. The Sunset will be available with the same types of options as the Midnight was, so there are different levels, like you'll have the Sunset Core, the Sunset Luxe, the Sunset Elite. And if you liked the Midnight option, basically, but you're petite or just like a softer mattress, this one's going to be the one to get. On a firmness scale, this one is a 3 compared to a medium, which is a 6. And on the opposite side of the scale, there is the Helix Twilight, which is a little bit firmer than the Midnight. If you're plus sized or you just like a firmer mattress, this one might be the best starting place for you. It's still made with side sleepers in mind, and then it's got, like the Sunset did, the Core, the Luxe, and the Elite as far as which features you get, what upgrades you want. So on the firmness scale, this one is an 8 compared to that medium Midnight, which is a 6, and then the Sunset, which is a 3. Overall, for the average person, I think I would recommend the Midnight Luxe as the best place to start. It's the sweet spot between firmness and features, and then there's room to make upgrades if you want them. However, you can't go wrong really on either end of the Midnight spectrum either. If you have the budget for it, the Elite's going to give you that plush, awesome pillow top that you could just sink into at the end of the day. And if you want as much of a cooling experience as possible, then this one's probably going to be worth the upgrade. And then if you want something that's more basic, the Core is still going to take care of your pressure points, and that's one of the most important things to consider for a side sleeper, so you might not really need anything else. It's just what you need, what your body feels like, if you have any pain or anything like that, or like I said earlier, if you need something that keeps you cool as possible, then you might want to upgrade. And that is all I have for today, but I hope it helped you narrow down your choices. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.